Hello, Michelle here. Welcome back to Wellness Crew. We're so excited that you're here. Today, we're going to be talking about what is yoga and why do we do it? Over the years, we've had so many new students come into our yoga studio asking the same beginner type questions. What do we do once we get here? What clothes do we wear? What are those things that you're using on your mat? Don't worry, we're going to cover all of those things in this beginner series that we're starting here today. So make sure to like and subscribe our channel down below so that you can come along on this beginner series with us. So how do you prepare for your first yoga class? So let's start with what to wear. Personally, I like to wear clothes that are comfortable, but also that are loose fitting enough for me to move, but are close to my body for when I go upside down in downward facing dog. My shirt's not coming up into my mouth or my face, right? So something that is loose fitting, but still clings to your body when you're moving. I also like to layer my clothes. So sometimes I'll have a sweater on at the beginning of class, even some socks sometimes. And as I get warm through the poses and through the flow of the class, then I'll start to take off the layers. Something for you to try. So what to bring to class really depends on where you're taking class. If you're taking class at home, you'll want to have your own yoga mat. Yeah, I really like my Jade yoga mat and we use it quite often. You'll also want to have your favorite water bottle, so you have water right there at the edge of your mat. We also really recommend props. Props are your friends, and so if you're working out and doing your yoga flow at home, you'll want to have some of those. Blocks, blankets, bolster, a strap, those are the go-to items for any yoga class. We'll put a link down below so that you can check out our favorite props that we use in every yoga class. Now, what if you're going into a yoga studio? A lot of times they already have the props and a yoga mat for you to use. So for your first class, bring your favorite water bottle into the class and the teacher will have what you need for you there. When you come into your yoga class, you'll bring your props, and usually the teacher will have everything that you need set up for you. So you'll grab your props, come and put them down on the mat. For me, I personally really love to come in, sit on a blanket so it lifts me up just a little bit, and take a moment to just breathe and arrive on your mat, right? Let go of everything that happened before the class and be here. So what do you do once you're on your mat, right? You're new to class, it's your first time. You look around, you see all these people on their mats, but what are they doing? They're arriving on their mats, which is what you're gonna do too. So I personally love to put a blanket down and sit on a blanket and take a moment to just take a deep breath to be here, right? Don't worry about what anybody else is doing, because from here on out, for the next hour or so, you're doing you. So once the teacher gets going, you might hear a mix of English and this other crazy language. We call that Sanskrit. Yoga's been around for over 3,000 years, and a lot of these poses, in fact all of them, have a Sanskrit word just like an English word. So the first word that you're going to hear is Namaste. Namaste means that the light in me honors the light in you. It's really beautiful. We say it at the beginning of class and at the end of class. After you greet each other with Namaste, we're going to go through a typical flow, right? And what that's going to look like is, starting on your mat, we set an intention. An intention is something, a promise, a focus, something that you're going to set for yourself. You're not going to share it with anyone, just for your class today. So when things get challenging, you can always come back to that intention. So we start our class with an intention, then we warm up, and then things start to get a little more challenging. And right at that top of the peak is what we call a peak pose. This is going to be what you're working towards in your yoga class today. Your teacher has planned an incredible class for you, and that's what she's working on getting you towards. And once you get to that really challenging part, here comes the reward. We cool down, and then the best part, if you ask me, Shavasana. Shavasana is your do nothing part of yoga. That's what we tell the kids in our kids yoga class. So Shavasana, you get to set up with your props, lay completely flat, and receive all of the benefits and the rewards of all of that hard work you did in the last hour. You lay completely still, quiet. Maybe there's some really nice calm music on that your teacher has put on for you. And you'll just relax and take some time to allow your heart rate to come down and to allow everything to just chill. And that is your reward for the end of the class today. So now that we've covered what you can expect from your first yoga class and what to bring to that class, you might be eager to get started. Down below, we'll be posting a video of a gentle yoga flow that you can take at any time. But if you want to go even more, even deeper, you can check out Yoga Crew On Demand. That's where we have a whole slew of yoga classes that you can take. Okay? Gentle, level 1, they're all there ready for you to go. Yoga teaches us to be in the moment and to breathe. So for our favorite part, let's take a deep breath together to transition out. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Namaste, friends.